Hell would be my guess.
Helps to date the picture then too.
Yeah.
They used to come through town a lot more regularly with postcard pictures.
Yeah, and one thing Steve did not know is at Mallin's they have new postcards over
I
there.
didn't know that, so.
Because he looked at a few of mine that I had and was like, well, I just bought that one not too long ago.
Well, we also have tonight too, we scanned some, we did a PowerPoint of some of Roger's postcards. There's so many, we picked out about 15, I think. Just some random ones, just to see some of them up big. So we can do that unless anybody else has any other questions.
How do you get people not to throw away, make them realize there's value in these old things? Because so many people just throw everything out when the old folks die, they don't go through it, they just throw it,
Just word of mouth. People here, there. I've had people stop and give me things because they know that I collect.
Like these things that were out in the landfill.
Yeah, it
They
just
don't care.
they don't care. They just clean out and throw away.
You pulled some things from the landfill, haven't you?
What's that?
You pulled some things from the landfill?
Well,
In trouble.
those two pictures and that. Not a whole lot of not things like this. I have seen the old Central Lutheran Church plates out there. I have seen a couple of them out through there. And I was at one place and there was like 6, 8 of them, so I bought them. One night at Dart Ball, I took them over and I think I paid $5 a piece for them, so I sold them to the guys from Central Lutheran Church. They were happy to get them. And I picked up a bunch of Thompson Valley about a month ago. So if Dean keeps his mouth shut, I know somebody that's going to get one for Christmas.
Anything specific you're still looking for?
Yes, a picture of Percy's popcorn stand,
And the river stand.
the root beer stand, and I would like to have a picture of the inside of the commercial hotel.
Steve,
It'd be a nice.
you got a picture of the root beer stand over there, because I just scanned it about 6 months ago.
Yeah, we got one that's kind of from a distance, kind of, with the
Yeah,
gas station and
right,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got that one too, Roger.
Yeah.
We're looking for one that,
Just of the root
just
beer
on
stand.
the root beer stand.
Did you ask Jim Ernest?
No.
His mother ran it,
Nope. I know I've asked Dwayne Turlin if he had any of the theater.
Yeah.
Nope.
How many people in there stayed at the hotel?
What's that?
How many people in this room have stayed at the hotel? Many, many nights I stayed there. You don't sign in, you just go up the room and if someone's in there, you go to the next room. Someone's there, you go to the next room. You never had keys on the doors.
We need you to talk to Lucille. She could use your story for her.
Yeah, that's right. George, you read that story, yeah?
I don't write, I'll just talk. I did go to the
Many, many times.
auction that night, but I was a pretty tiny kid and only had probably 30 cents in my pocket, so I wasn't able to buy a whole lot. But I do remember walking around inside it. That's about my experience with it.
We used to go there for Easter Sunday dinner with the kids.
We used to go there too.
If somebody's interested, I've got home movies of the Centennial Parade showing the hotel in the background.
We'd be interested.
I just put them on DVD.
We're doing a program, for our program in October. It's National Home Movie Day, and we're having a special day on October 19th on a Saturday. We're going to invite people to bring in their movies, so there'll be more information on that later. That's a commercial.
No, that's fine. That's all this is.
I also have a blue felt banner about that long from the Modena School, 1939. I might keep that. I haven't decided yet.
Is that when it's still in high school, or?
Modena School, 1939.
When you graduated?
It might come up for sale on the silent auction at the Buffalo County Humane Association at the fairground. Maybe.
Any other questions? Well, I think we'll fire up PowerPoint, and you can ask questions during that time too, and we'll kind of project some. Like we just picked out some pictures at random that kind of thought that looks kind of interesting. So,
If they have stories when they see
if
them?
there's stories and that kind of stuff, and it's a surprise them at the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to do the lights.
Show the guys in the beard contest and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Pretty cool. No, he was taking the movie.
You can talk about some of these too, Roger.
that was the first one I bought.
And I think that's probably their great Mabel Barrington, probably. Did we figure that out?
No idea. No, there's the one that, there was a lot of them that have Mabel Cole, whatever that is.
Wally.
Early shot of Main Street.
Nice blacktop.
Yeah. When you see a picture like that, though, it's interesting because you read about the mud in the streets they used to have,
Yeah.
ankle deep and things. I think, was the date on there you said it was, what, 1907, I think you
Yeah.
stated that?
And if you look real close in the corner, there's Merlin.
I thought he was on the horse and buggy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This one, through research, we kind of figured that it was where Bowers Auto is right now.
yeah.
So there was a few hills behind it. This would be one of my oldest cards.
Yeah. So it used to be from, well, Hudson Street to Vine Street, there was a ridge.
Yeah.
So this is all a lot higher ground at one point in time. So you can tell it's higher behind the hotel yet, so they hadn't really dug everything out.
Wow.
Well, the commercial hotel sat up higher at one time, and they dug out and they.
For shot.
And you can still see remnants of that, you know, where the Methodist Church kind of sits on a bank and across the street, you know, there's still remnants of that.
Wow.
Look at the guys up on top.
Well, they both got safety harnesses on, all three of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure OSHA was there to say.
Of course. Of course.
I wonder what year that was.
What year was it?
1910.
1910.
March 10.
Oh, wow.
So they obviously had a march like we have this year.
Hmm.
Previous church burned. That's why they were building this one. It was on the same site.
The leaves on the
Where did all those
trees
blocks came from?
dispel that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It can't.
Yeah, can't be March. But that just, it could be, the card could be number 3 of
I think
10
it's 3 of
cards.
10 because I think the church burned in 11.
I don't know.
Or no, or the
I got
birth
pictures of
yeah.
the old one too.
Yeah, because they just had the 100-year anniversary of the building, I think, last year, I think. Any Methodist people here?
We had it in 2010.
Okay,
It was built in 1910, it was actually dedicated in 1911.
okay.
The year was February before. Actually, February of 1910, I think, for the birth, and it started building that spring already. They did.
So this could be like the summer fall.
I'd say that's summer or fall, 1910, so
Yeah.
that should be.
Yeah.
A little bit more completed here.
Boy, they're all standing on top.
Almost done.
If you've ever been up in that bell tower, that's quite a sight to look down through the tower. We've been there several times.
Can you get up in the bell? We've been thinking about, there's a picture they took in about 1912 from the bell tower looking over downtown in a couple of different directions, and we've been thinking we wish we could do a today version of that picture.
We sure can.
Really.
I can get you up there anytime you wanna go.
Is it scary?
It's a real narrow